out there tonight. I see you out there. What is kicking? Tony in Chicago, Blue Smoke, Amber, thank you for being here. This is your first time here. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Reality Bytes, where we do our best to dive into the deep end of all things VR, most importantly, the beloved VR community, which includes you, our fellow players, our gamers, our developers, and content creators. We approach this with a bit of philosophy and a double-fisted amount of fun. How is everybody doing out there tonight? Joining me is always the hostess with the mostest, the mother of sarcasm, the goddess of laughter. I call her Rebel. Some call her Rebel Latour. Everybody, please welcome Rebel to the show. Now, joining us tonight, everybody. Oh my God, I'm so excited about this. I've been wanting to get this guy on here for quite some time. That's right. Now, if you've been on TikTok, you are no stranger of what it's like to be intimate inside of his Frigidaire, being seduced next to his sandwich meat, while he's telling you things like, okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm talking about. That's right, everybody. Please welcome Slapaduc to the show. Let's go.
What up, what up? Let's go. I'm ready. I'm out of the fridge for once.
Woo. Real quick.
Great. Thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate it.
Sweet. All right, so I want to talk about it. Let's talk about why the hell this is important and why everybody should care about this. First of all, in the prelims, Slapaduc for SlapFest, if you did not know, had 39 participants. That's 13 teams on game one between two tiers. He had 31 participants, 11 teams. There were two prize pools, one for each tier. Got it was like at $680 with a $35 buy-in, owning it at $800 with a $50 buy-in per player. Yeah. They also did a bunch of t-shirt giveaways with money from donors. Slapaduc at the end of it put all of the money towards the final cash prize and split it between those tours. Everybody, what we're talking about here is that my man, the spiritual advisor, right next to refrigerated soy sauce and organic lemon juice in his fridge. That's right. He has made Pop One history. He has made Pop One history for the first ever buy-in tournament. Let's go.
Amazing.
So,
and it was exciting to do, you know.
Yes.
So like one of the things.
It was exciting to watch.
Yeah, very exciting.
It was funny too because when it first started, when I first was like trying to figure it out, I went to Lucy of C class and I ended up just asking her like one question, which ended up being like a 2-hour-long phone conversation. And one of the things that she said to me, she's like, which in a good way, it was great. And one of the things, and the good things was she said to me is like, oh, like, you know, in C class we tried this. We tried to do a buy-in. We tried to do like a big cash prize, and it didn't work. And she's like, you know, it's just be forewarned that this might not work out well. And I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was nervous. Like I was like, fuck, I'm gonna put all this time and all this energy and nobody's gonna come. And like when it first started, I almost had a panic attack the first day I opened the doors to it. It was like, it was intense. And
when you say open the doors, are you talking about for the tournament or are you talking about your fridge?
Yeah, like for registration.
Okay,
yeah. I was like freaking out. I'm like, no, and people started asking me these questions, and so I was like, you know, just like the pressure of it all, and so it was a lot to take on. And so I couldn't be more excited that how well it went. Like I was like, as long as I get one lobby, I'm good. And then we got 2 lobbies, and they were both fucking amazing matches.
Yeah,
and dude, it was crazy.
I was so jealous that I wasn't able to participate as a shoutcaster, not as a player, because those people were way too sweaty for me. Way too sweaty. But talk about the tiers. So you even did like an LP stat kind of break off. Tell us a little bit about that.
Right. Yeah, so the LP limit was you had to be at least under 3,500 LP. Okay. And the goal, so the whole thing with, and once you have,
and that's league points, right? League points, right?
Right. So 3,500 league points based on the current stat bot, which tracks like your entire career of playing.
Right.
top one. So basically, the idea was to not try to keep people from playing and being involved. I wanted people to be involved, but it was to make it so that like all the same people who always win the big leagues are not taking over. Like, to have it.
That's an
feel
awesome
like,
idea.
You know,
That's an awesome idea.
yeah, I wanted to like I knew the money was gonna be involved, and I'm like, how do you get people to feel comfortable with putting down money? And that was one of the big kind of hurdles that I had to kind of overcome. Is like, how do I make them feel comfortable, but then also, you know, not keep up. Like, some people were upset that I put a limit on them. They wanted to play too, you know, some of the bigger like fugitive players and stuff like that. So, which I knew was gonna happen. But the whole goal was, to make it an evening playing field, to make this a tournament that, you know, so many different people could play and have the excitement of potentially winning a cash prize. Like, how exciting is that? And to really create that environment for people comfortable, for people to, you know, have a chance at that. And then, like, I don't know if I'm going too far ahead right now, but like, one of the things I did during the beginning of each match was I literally gathered everybody in the lobby to me and just had like a quick powwow with everybody and talk to them how excited I was and just like try to get people hyped up as a group. And like and I couldn't do this during the final games because I was too like busy, but in all the prelims, every person that walked into the lobby before the game started, I said hello to. I'm like, what's good, let's go. Like, you know, just like it's kind of like I really wanted this to be a competition that everybody was involved in and felt like they were part of it and you know, included and I think it showed off. People had a great time and people were excited about it, and everybody was afterwards coming to me even if they didn't win. Like, I just how much fun they had. And to me,
that's what I heard about for days after, even weeks after, about how much fun that SlapFest was. And like, I watched some of the footage of it and it was amazing. Like, I watched the shoutcast of the last game and I was just amazed. Like, these players are the players that you see like in the top leagues playing on here, and they were just amazing. It was amazing gameplay. So yeah, I can only imagine what the lobbies were like with everybody in there, because some of them are great people. You know what I mean? On top of it.
Well, and the thing too, right, is that you have these players. There was two teams in particular that everybody's like, oh, they're definitely gonna win. And I was there for the prelims, and I saw how everybody played, and like, dude, everybody in that lobby was fucking killing it. It wasn't giving it all. I knew that there was gonna be a chance for these other teams to win, and that's exactly what fucking happened. Like, the top two quote unquote best teams got their asses kicked in like the first.
Let's go!
And they were all like freaking out, like, what are we doing? We're fucking it up. And it was just, and then to see, you know, these other teams rise up and not only do great, but then eventually win that. They were the people that won, the team that won. Not only did they lose one of their teammates right the day before, they also and had to swap out somebody in, but then they also, like, in prelims, they did not do great. So it's like, okay, you have this like comeback story from them, and it was
that's
like,
awesome.
I was so
that's
happy
awesome.
to see that. Yeah.
So, real quick, everybody, we have Slapaduc here, the guy who made Pop 1 history for the first buy-in. It has been tried before. I know C-Class tried it. I know they were initially going to do that with PBL. My brother from another mother, Dingo, was involved in that in some bit. I think I'm speaking correctly. If I'm not, please let me know. Of course, if you have something you want to talk about here, if you want to ask Slapaduc while we got him, please ask us.
Okay.
Lady Gamey is saying that she loves you, Rebel. You guys can just go get a corner after the show. But I want to ask you, Slapaduc. Of course, we got to give props up to C-Class for providing the infrastructure, Lucy, 100%. And all that with the stat bot and things. And of course, you had some amazing shoutcasters. You had Kev there.
Yes.
You had Honeygun. You had Beaver Cleaver. All really good shoutcasters. Who else did you have shoutcasting? Did I miss anybody?
Well, we had Sapphire and Awkward Manatee do the prelims, and they were supposed to do the finals, but they had internet issues, so they also, they shoutcasted one of the prelims.
So what I want to know is, and I want to get into your backstory too, because I know, as far as I know, you're kind of like a newcomer, at least for me as an OG player. So what made you What was it that made you think, "Oh my God, I want to host a buy-in tournament"? Like, why did you want to do that? Why was that important to you? Why did you want to welcome all that kind of scrutiny and pressure in on yourself? Because that is, I got to give you credit, dude. That is a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was scary, like, but for me, like, it was scary, and I can't deny that it was. But the what it really came down to was I was literally like playing with all these people and playing comp, and I was like, and I was thinking about all these other games other than Population 1 where people did have these, prizes, and I was like, damn, like, our community is amazing, our people are amazing. Like, how do we not have something where you can, win this, to have this chance? And the thing is too, is like, people get kind of stuck when you talk about money, but it's like it's an exciting thing. It's a sense of value to give people the chance to win money, like to say you're valuable, you're worth this, we want to give this.
Yes.
And that's how I felt about the Population 1 community, is that we are super valuable. And I know that VR is a little bit less accessible than flat screen, but like, we are fucking incredible, and we're so ahead of the curve. We are the front of the curve. We are the frontier. Like, Kev likes to say that a lot. VIP Kev, he says a lot, how we are at the frontier of this. We're really pushing these boundaries, and we are
absolutely.
I
would agree.
And so I really wanted that just to exist. It didn't exist, and I just wanted it to exist. And like, it's kind of crazy because I was putting so much time into building this thing, and I kept on like wondering at what point my energy was going to give out and I was just going to quit, but I just kept on wanting to do it and doing it until I got further and further. And even when the stress happened,
thanks you for it. So
no doubt, dude.
100%.
That's seriously. All right, so next big question.
I'm happy to give it to him.
So next big question I have to talk about. Well, there's 3 big questions I have, but first of all, we have to talk about what the hell is that cocktail that you always have in your hand? I mean, I'm talking like, what is that? Because it looks tasty, and I want some of that.
So good.
Oh, is that like a grapefruit, a lemon juice? What?
Like
you got some kind of fizz going on. You got some kind of fizz going on, bro. And I want to know what that is.
So actually, I don't know if everyone knows this, but I've worked as a bartender for years, and so one of my favorite drinks is a margarita, and it's specifically
that's code for I'm an entertainer and a creative person, so I'm a bartender. People, that's what that means. That's how we pay the rent.
I used to manage a bar. I used to be a bar manager. Like,
nice.
I love bartending. I love spirits, and so anyway, I'm drinking a grapefruit margarita with spicy bitters in it. Usually,
yummy.
The way I shake it, the way I do it, I'm just saying, it is like velvety margarita heaven. It is. I make the best margaritas.
Show me how you shake that shit, Playboy. Let's go.
What the hell?
Ooh, yeah, just like this.
Oh my God! No way.
I need a video of that on TikTok later. Thank you.
Yeah, that's totally going on TikTok. Right. All right. So my next big question is, what brought you from either console or flat screen to VR? Like, what was the thing that tipped you into VR? Let's talk about that.
Dude. Well, okay. So when you talk about like stories that are that are emotional, it's like that story. Like,
right.
Okay, so I used to be like, I played video games my entire life. My brother creates video games. He's a video game creator, so like, it's been a part of our lives from day one. Like, I remember playing, like, we used to rent a Super Nintendo from Blockbuster because we couldn't afford the whole console. And Legend of Zelda on it.
Right.
Yes.
So me and flat screen go like way back, and so, but in more recent years, the main game I play is Battlefield. I play the Battlefield games. I play like Battlefield 1942, like 1, 5, all of them. And so VR, my sister-in-law works for Meta, and she got a VR headset as part of like one of their things. And so I went to my brother's house and tried it on for the first time. And the first thing I ever did was Google Earth, and like I remember literally having my mind blown. Like, and by the end of the day, I literally said to my brother, I was like, I don't know if I can go back to the real world. This is so like extra, so crazy, so blown away. So like I played like a lot of different games. I played a lot of PC VR. I played like any game I could get my hand on. I played all these different like all the what is it, the thing where you have like the not a trial game. So the people you on the app, the Oculus store, you can basically like small developers can just post their games.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Used to be side quest.
Yes.
Yeah. So I used to do that. I used to. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And so I used to. Oh.
See? Oh my God! Everybody, he just rebelled. Oh, he just pulled a rebel. Everybody, there he is. If anybody wants to know what's up, this costume skirt right now, I can make that happen for you. Yo, all right, real quick while we're doing that, some chat maintenance real quick. What is up, Showtime? My brother from another mother is here. Showtime said Slap is the man. Tell him Show said he's talented as fuck. He's the up-and-coming Diamond Division player. Let's go.
Whoa, I don't know about that. Thank you,
and, of course, my other brother from another mother is in here. Scary Lasers. What is up, Scary?
Oh, Scary.
Scary said, also tell Slap the wood plaques are ready for him. I don't even know what that means. You gonna tell me what that means?
Ready.
I don't know what that means.
No,
also,
we're gonna do. So I did. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. That's it. Okay, that's it.
Well, he said.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no. So for first place, obviously everybody got a cash prize. But I was like, I wanted to do something for second and third place. And Scary does these amazing like wood panels, like 5x5 wood blocks, and he basically printed out second place, third place. I'm gonna send those out to all the people who got second and third.
Yeah, Scary does some cool shit. You all need to check out Scary on TikTok. He shows some of that stuff off on TikTok.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely show that off. So we were talking about before you pulled a rebel and got out of your seat. You were renting Super Nintendo. I envy you because I grew up in the country and we couldn't even rent anything other than like a goat until like the early 2000s. And I'd already left by then.
You rent goats?
I'm not even going to talk about why we were renting goats. I'm just going to leave that right there. That can be another TikTok for another time.
It's a better story.
Right. So anyway, all right. What brought you seriously? In all seriousness, everybody, it's not that kind of show, people. What the hell? What kind of? It's not that. I mean, it could. I know we walked the line. But okay. Anyway, seriously, like, back to you. Like, what brought you to the
Yeah. Anyway, so like I started getting into everything. I was playing everything I could get my hands on, and at first I stayed it from Population 1, but I remember the first day I played it, I was like, is this really gonna be that good? It looks kind of corny in the videos. And then but like the first time I got into like an actual match, I was like, yo, I got my ass kicked, but it's just like, this is dope. And so I just kept on playing it. I played it pretty casually at first, and then after like maybe a year or so playing casually, I've been hearing about comp. And then I finally decided to go ahead and I started getting a little more serious about it. I was like, you know what, let's do comp. And so I did it. I did mixed doubles that was the first comp I ever did. And from there, like that's been just about a year now. I think it was not this last, the August before that I started. And So and it just, once I got into comp, dude, I was like, just like one more adding on. First I was just like, only once a week. Yes. Then it was like twice a week. Then it was like, okay, I'm doing comp like every day. So it's like,
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. It's like a sport. It's like I used to play sports as a kid. Like that's one of the things I miss as I grew up. Right. It's like this incredibly competitive. These goals are very like obvious where you're aiming towards, and you get to work towards it. And there's wins, and there's losses, and there's drama, and it's everything. Yeah. So it's the fucking shit. So
it is like such a dopamine hit. And then on top of that, and I've talked to Rebel about this before, and I know I've talked about it on the show, is that the connections with people. And I don't mean to get like whatever. I'm not going to get sappy about it. I'm going to try not to get sappy about it, everybody. But there's also the human element of doing comp too. Like if you ever... Like, I know, like, Wino Cat, I see you out there. You know I love you. I appreciate you being here. Wino Cat is definitely tied into the community. But for somebody starting off in Population 1, one of the things we talked about in the last episode was comp is definitely a way to get ingrained in the community. You start recognizing those people. You see them in pubs and also outside of comp. And then the next thing you know, you guys are friends and you're hanging out and you're singing shitty music in BR chat on karaoke on a Saturday night.
For real.
When
For
life
real.
is just throwing you a shit sandwich. You can either go to VR chat karaoke or you can watch Slapaduc on TikTok. And he talks about all kinds of other things. Like one of the other things I love about you, and I told you this because I think I either messaged you or replied to one of your videos on TikTok about how I love the fact that you were brave enough to put yourself out there. Like some of your discussions, like if anybody's not seen his TikTok, you got to check out his TikTok. I'll get a link here in a second and throw it into the chat. But it's like, not only are you talking about squad rotation or opponent strategy, but you're talking about real life shit, dude. And that's really cool. Like, so how did you decide? I mean, the first thing I noticed, I'm not going to lie, was, oh my God, this guy's just talking to me from his fridge. Like, how did you come up? Like, I mean, seriously, that is a great idea. So how did you come up with that idea? How did you come up with that idea?
I don't know if I should tell you. I don't know if this story is worth it, but no, I was.
Oh, just make some shit up. It doesn't matter. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No.
Well, I usually do. But okay, the real story is that. So I basically been trying to create some kind of like social media thing where I could just tell about, like I could just express myself. You know, I used to be a professional artist, and I just wanted another space where I could, like, since I wasn't doing that anymore, I wanted a space where I could, like, I had so much on my chest, I wanted to let it out, and I could never find the right format. I always felt like just kind of depressing, to be honest.
Right.
And so I never did it. I have all these videos I just never posted, and so then I was actually, when I was thinking about doing a TikTok for Pop 1 and talking about the strategy of it and stuff like that, I was on a video call with my brother on like a portal thing, like the meta portal, and I put it into my fridge and I was talking to him, and because I was getting, I don't remember what, I was just getting some food or something like that, and I look at myself in the image, I'm like, ooh, like this lighting is really nice. And so I was like, oh, okay. And then so when I was thinking about doing the TikTok, I was like, oh, that's what I gotta do. I can, because I don't want, like, that's, that'll give me good lighting.
That's like, a happy mistake. That's a happy mistake. That is beautiful, dude.
Awesome.
That is beautiful. Real quick in chat, Alaska DT said Slap is awesome, and I appreciate him having the time to squad up with newer players like me and having the patience to help me become a better player. Very few people are willing to do that, and he's awesome for doing it. Let's go.
Thank you, Alaska. Yeah, man. Shout out to Alaska. I try. I feel like sometimes I'm not impatient. I'm impatient, so I appreciate that. I do try, but yeah, it's hard. I mean, I think you want to have somebody, when you start caring, when you start doing comp, it gets so stressful. Sure. You start, all you do is think about that. So it's like I do try to like get myself in check, but I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's
awesome. I
awesome.
can be an asshole, is what I'm trying to say.
So weren't you also, am I misspeaking here? Didn't you also do dance, like some kind of performance art, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's where I went. That's my college degrees in, and that's what I did professionally in New York I was there for like 6.5 years. I used to have a dance company. I used to teach. I used to travel the world dancing. It was my life.
So then what happened? Is there anything you want to share personally about what happened that, you know, are you still doing that out in LA? Because I know that's where you are now, or what are you doing?
Right. No, I don't. I still do it from time to time. Like I'll go out dancing or I take class, but I don't perform anymore. So basically what happened was I had a lot of psychosomatic injuries that have to do with like trauma from the past and all this like crazy shit that happened to me when I was younger and through my adult life. And so basically it was fucking up my dancing. It was my body. I was having back spasms. I was having panic attacks. Like I was like, it was just a lot of stuff. And I just, as well as I was going to my dance career, I was like, okay, this is going to explode eventually. And so I was like, all right, I need to step back. And originally the plan was to step back for 2 years, and then go back to dancing again. And the it just kept getting longer and longer because like there was more to it than I realized at the outset.
Sure.
And luckily now, like part of why I'm able to do things like SlapFest and able to do like the TikTok video with the fridge and everything, and even play Pop One and all these things is because of the healing that I've done. And I actually, even though I wasn't able to do it in 2 years, it's been like 10 years now. A lot of those goals I've achieved, and not obviously perfectly 100% healthy, but I'm definitely
That's awesome.
so much better.
That's
And it
good.
allows you
Yeah.
to deal with all that stress.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody who suffers from really bad anxiety and, PTSD, like it's great to hear that you take the time to do that. So yeah, good job. Good on you, man.
Yeah, good on you.
Good
So
for noticing you need to step back and like actually work on it too, because it doesn't happen very often. So
and especially when you're like as a professional artist, I think any sort of professional independent working person can relate that like the amount of energy it takes and the dedication.
yeah.
yes.
You have to focus so hard that like to be able to then step back it almost feels impossible because you're so in it. So like for me to be able to step back, it was like one of the hardest decisions I've ever made, and to stick with that because I constantly kept on trying to go back, and I kept on having like these just hitting walls and just being like, oh nope, not yet.
Right.
So for me, like we were talking about why I play Pop One over the flat screen, that's probably one of the biggest things for me is that it is physical and that I get to move around and play, and I'm feeling I feel like I'm like fighting these close range fights and I'm getting dizzy and almost falling over because I'm spinning around so much, and like the excitement of the physicality is what really, like I've played video games for years and I've never played competitively. I've never gotten into the scene. This is the first game where I did. I think a really big part of it comes, definitely from the community, but also from how much that drives me to be that physical, to be that competitive, and put yourself in these places. It's so much fucking fun, like, dude.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, it's one of those things like I've said it on here. Everybody probably knows it. Like, I mean, I work in media, and that's one aspect of my creative life. But ever since I've been a teenager, I've been a musician, writing my own music or playing in bands. And before that, I did acting for 15, 17 years. And it's like, I think there's something about creative people that we have something in us that we have to get out. Like, we have to express whatever that is, whatever that art is, we have to express it. And I think dancers can say so much with their body, just like a piece of music can, just like a DJ can, just like someone who is a content creator can. That is something that it's not for everybody. It's not necessarily getting the likes or the follows or the biddies or any of that. And don't get me wrong, all that's great and wonderful, but it's that we feel compelled to do something, and it's almost like once you do that, and especially in Pop One, it's like such like, oh my God, all of a sudden like the rush is over and you get like the adrenaline dump, right? Like that also happens too. It happens even after the show. So I mean, I'm always amazed. I don't know about you, Rebel, but and Slapaduc, but I'm always amazed at how many creative people there are out there in the VR space. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised, but I mean, there's so many out there. Like, I don't know if that's something we're all just drawn to for that reason or not. Because obviously we play with some people that are just, they're a bag of dicks and they're out there just trying to shoot people. They're driving around their big pickup trucks.
I've never seen that. I've never met anybody like that.
Right. Real quick in chat, I want to say Money Farmer said, I love Slap's TikToks. His hits home a lot of times. Haven't had a chance to play with him, but I hope to in the future. Blue Smoke said, strength to you. Scary Lasers wanted to know, did you do ballet, hip hop, modern, or did you, I'm assuming you probably did a lot of all?
Yeah, I did all of the above. I started in ballet and jazz and modern, and then I actually saw this movie about Crump.
Yeah.
Called Rise, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck is this? And I instantly was in love.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, dude. So I very slowly but surely started doing more hip hop, and by the time I was working in New York, I was doing primarily like hip hop kind of contemporary fusion. This style I ended up calling grime. So yeah, but it was basically based in all of the lines and then the energy of hip hop and the musicality. And so yeah, no, but I still like something like ballet. Like, I mean, I started out in ballet, and to do contemporary modern, you have to do a lot of ballet. So like
that's a lot of physical, a lot of physical work.
Yeah, and it's so demanding, and it's very structured. So it's like there's so many different types of dance that can be less structured. Ballet is like, you do it this way, and this is the right way. And so even though it's not what my body is great at, it definitely it's like a starting point. It's like a center point. So I love like turning my legs out and standing in first and plieing is like sounds weird, but incredibly like therapeutic for me.
Sure.
Yeah.
So real quick, somebody's out there asking, are there any videos from your dancing days in New York on YouTube or anywhere else? I think that's a fuck no, Alaska. No, I'm just kidding. If you go to the brassass.com, you'll see I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Slap that duck. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Patreon support for this slap.
Dude,
no, seriously.
I should have an OnlyFans. I've been fucking up this whole time.
Get an OnlyFans.
Right? What the hell? No, seriously. Are there any videos out there for people that want to check it out? No. Oh, see? You just made him. You made him rebel again. You made him rebel out of the sea.
Start talking with my hands.
Okay, but seriously, is there any stuff out there that we could turn people on to? Or
no. Yes, there is. No, if you can find it, all more power to you.
I think that is a challenge. I think that's a challenge out there.
Yeah, go for it. It's definitely out there.
I just want to say real quick, oh my God, Arrow Joey's in here watching this. Let's go. Let's go. Arrow Joey, I didn't even think you knew my name. What's up? I'm glad you're here with us. Seriously, like, I'm always humbled, and I appreciate the love. Arrow Joey, by the way, said, bruh, I will find the Slapaduc videos. Internet detective is on the job. Let's go. Let's go.
There's all a different name, Shady. Dude, if you find that shit. No, I mean, I love my videos. Like, I love my dance. I'm proud of it. Like, if somebody does find it, I'm not going to be embarrassed. But I don't know. This is a different chapter of my life. I don't think I feel, it's a different chapter. So I don't feel the need to, like, show that shit.
Right. I get it. Let's see how we're doing on time, because I know we're close. Oh, you got like 22 minutes.
So
Rebel, ask him a question.
About doing another like SlapFest soon. What's the deal? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna do another one?
So yeah, no, I definitely want to do another one. I definitely want. So one of the fun things about SlapFest is it did have a buy-in. One of the weak points of SlapFest is that it had a buy-in. Like, I don't like the limitation it puts on people, and also limits who can play, even the top tier players. Like, that's part of why I had to put a cap on things. So my next goal is, this is my hope, is to get some kind of sponsorship, to get some kind of basically like do work like that, to basically have there be no buy-in and just be a cash prize. So that's my kind of like next step. So I wanted to take a little bit of a break, just take a breather. Now I feel a little bit more recharged and ready to start thinking about that. And I want to put in the time to make sure I can get the best situation with that. So that's kind of like the next thing I'm looking into is, and I'm going to use sort of like, even like this interview right here, like have that footage and have that and be like, and have footage from the games and come to different companies and be like, hey, this is what this is the power behind this, let's see what we can do to work on this and make this a mutually beneficial partnership to then
that's awesome. That's awesome.
That's my next goal.
So I just put
timeline. I don't know it, but
right. So I just put a link to the SlapFest Discord there. I'm going to throw one to your TikTok, of course, too, because if you do not know that he is your spiritual advisor and you need to check that stuff out. Like, I'm serious. I love it. I think it's great. Here is another misconception that I want to dispel right here, because I heard a little bit of this in a lobby that I was playing today. So, it's hard not to be involved in the drama when there's other people in the community, even in our population 1 community. But somebody was talking about streamers and content creators competing with each other. And I just want to say real quick that I welcome more shoutcasters to come to the table. I welcome more content creators because everybody has their own style, and Slapaduc definitely has his own style. And that's the thing that stood out to me. I was like, oh my God, like finally, here's something new. Like I enjoy, like, you know, everybody's TikToks of kicking somebody else's ass.
Talking.
Right. I love it. I love it.
So that leads into, hold on, I want to talk about.
No, go ahead. I'm going to pull up TikTok and get his.
That you did that I
was
part of, and it was fucking amazing. That was your first one that you ever did, and it was for Shoutcast for mixed doubles for Snow Division. And I was playing with my mixed doubles partner Herb. And Slap was our shoutcaster, and I had somebody message me, and they're like, Rebel, you need to go back and watch Slapaduc's footage, which I always do. I always go back and watch the shoutcasters, and I clip them, and I put them in my TikTok, and I tag, you know, that shoutcaster, because it's amazing for me to go back and see, like, how good I did or the things that I could work on. But when I watched it, you fucking said my name like 40 times, Slap, and it was amazing. And that's what they messaged me. They're like, Rebel, he said your name like at least 1 million times. And it was the best ever. And I was all, you're a fucking liar. And so I went back and watched it, and sure as shit, and I was all, this is the best ever. I love how you comment, like your commentary. I love that you don't use like loud music when you shoutcast, so that it allows me to like grab clips out of your shoutcast so that I can use them to re-promote mixed doubles, the shoutcaster.
Wait a minute, what's wrong with people being loud? You can kiss my ass.
No, I love the loudness. No, the loud music.
Oh, okay. Oh, that would be me too. That would be me too.
No, you don't though. Like there are shoutcasters that drown out everything with music.
Right,
I can't use that. I can't cut those clips and use them. So that's what I'm saying is that when you do shoutcasting, I really appreciate the fact that you don't drown it out with music so that I can reuse those clips. So anyways, Zork has a clip.
Yeah. So we have a clip real quick. We got to show that off of exactly what we're talking about. Slap, you can follow along on your phone.
Clip?
Yeah, I got the clip. All right, here we go.
All right, let's talk about shoutcasting.
Season 12. It's week 3. Halfway through the season. We're playing snow, you guys, today. It's snow. This is a high-level competition happening right now. Mixed doubles, snow, right before ice, right before the top, right before the baddest of the bad. It's snow, you guys. Mixed doubles, season 12.
Hey, Slapaduc. I like you saying my name. You can call me just Rebel, though. It's fine.
Rebel Latour and Nate Happy, Rebel Latour with the grenades. And Rebel Latour fighting for her life. Rebel Latour in the back. Rebel Latour trying to Rebel Latour takes down Rebel Latour. Rebel Latour and Herb. Rebel Latour and Rebel Latour and Rebel Latour's doing a really good job right now, but Rebel Latour is Herb and Rebel Latour from Herb and Rebel Latour. Really great fight. Rebel Latour is trying to get their shit together. Rebel Latour.
You're amazing at shoutcasting. Keep doing it.
Oh, bullshit.
And I fucking loved it.
All right, just so you know, we're back live now. Okay. So Rebel was just giving out her social security number and her bank account, everybody. Just pay. Go ahead. Go back.
Make some money.
Yeah, go ahead, Rebel. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
No, what I'm saying is that, like, you know, for you to do what you do and like Zork and do shoutcasting and these different things for the leagues and all the volunteerism that you guys do through the community of Pop One, it's super important for us. And I know that it is for me. And, you know, I made that TikTok. I sat and watched that, you know, hour and a half, hour and 45 minute shoutcast of the game. just to do that, to show you like how much I appreciate it, because
Damn.
I do appreciate it. Like that.
Why she's insulting you on social media? Because that's how she rolls.
I'm not insulting. I'm super flattered.
That's how she rolls.
It's like when the kids like punch you when they're like you kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, you can keep calling my name. It's okay. Just say it again.
One more time.
One more time, Slap.
All right. So it's
yeah.
It's quarter till. We don't want to keep you too late. Real quick, what is something you're looking forward to in VR? Whether that's like in the future technology, gaming events coming up, a new VR game. What are you looking forward to, my homie?
Yeah, I mean, I used to be in all like the new games and coming out, and I'm just so focused on Pop 1 right now. But like one thing that I am super excited about that's VR adjacent is those Meta glasses, like the, you know what I'm talking about, the like
the Vision.
Orion.
Oh, the Orion.
Orion, yeah.
Orion. Yes.
Yeah.
Did I just say Orion? What am I, retarded?
Okay. But no, it's that got me hyped. Like it's like the thought of, one thing, like I use my phone all the time, but like I really would love to not have to look down at my phone all the time, and to be able to have something that can just pop up in my vision and still be around in the world, to me is like next level, and it looks legit as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, when they figure out how to make this headset lighter and incorporate my phone into it, because we can already do our PC, right? There's apps out there where you can use your PC even on standalone. Once we get the phone in there, it's over. And I think and I've talked about it on the show before, and I don't want to keep you, but it's like, I think that's part of the strategy behind why Facebook bought WhatsApp, because everybody else in Europe, that's what they use. It's WhatsApp. They use that to call each other. They use that to communicate with each other through text. They don't have to worry about the Android or the Apple or whatever. They don't have to worry about any of that. I think that's part of Facebook's strategy eventually. When did they got that? I agree with you. That's what I want. That's awesome.
And I also like, I'm really excited about is the thing we're seeing right now. Like I think like VR chat to me is like, when I think of something like Ready Player One and like the craziness of those, this to me is like the first beginning of that, and the worlds that are in this. Like there's a guy who I go to this cafe all the time, this barista. He's like, I was telling him about my competitions. He's like, oh yeah, I do VR. He's like, I am in VR chat. I'm a DJ. I was like, oh what? And he started telling me about how they have like these DJ parties where people come. And they listen to music and hang out. And obviously, everybody's like doing drugs and shit. But it's like in these crazy environments. He's like, they're spanned over hundreds of people, thousands of people. It's like, what? Like, I didn't even know this was happening.
Yeah.
And like, this is just a big.
That's what I was telling Zork this morning. I'm like, if you go on Twitch and you look up VR chat and see how many viewers are on VR chat in a day, and usually at any given time, it's over, 3,000 to 4,000 viewers, where you're looking at Pop 1.
It's insane.
And you're only looking at 20, 30 viewers, but VR chat is, it's up there. So, it's nothing compared to obviously like Call of Duty and stuff, but that's, it will be. It's going to be. It has the player base to do it. They just need the content creators that are available to do it. So.
Yeah, and Alaska just brought it up. Alaska, I know you and I've got to get together in VR chat, because I'm constantly hounding Rebel about this. Once you all get a gaming PC, there are worlds like even this world that we're in right now, that's my home world, just on Quest standalone, you're not seeing all the different shadows and shaders that are in here on PC. But there are worlds that you can go to that Alaska's talking about, where it's like, it is a real straight up club, like Club Orion, or there's dance floors, there's you got the full body tracking element of all that too. And it's all over the place. VR chat is so much more than just karaoke or escape rooms. It's insane. Well, what do you want to say real quick, Slap? Because I know we're at 10 till and we need to let you go. Oh, and by the way, everybody, we're going to keep talking real quick. We're going to show off some stuff that we've been playing.
Don't go anywhere.
But we want to let Slap get in the last word before he's got to take off.
I mean, first of all, of course, thank you guys so much for having me on the show. Like, this is fucking. When you hit me up, I was yes. So I'm super appreciative.
See, people?
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. We
So that's
are
the first.
awesome, Zork. Oh my god.
We made it. Anyway, seriously.
But yeah, no, but so that's the first thing. But then the second thing is, dude, everybody like everything we're doing here, like us creating these things, like that's what makes people want to keep playing Pop 1 and VR and be excited about it. We are the thing that pushes this stuff forward. Like, dude, I know that things can get a little disheartening, but like just keep at it, keep creating, keep playing Pop 1, keep being a part of these things and connecting with each other. And you know, already I'm seeing it on like people like Scary, who's starting to do these cool like news bulletins on his TikTok for what's happening, like breaking down what's happening and doing quick, really beautiful,
Yeah, I saw his
great
pop
music.
News. I saw it.
Yeah,
Scary.
it's so
I
fucking
saw it.
cool. Like shit like that is what we need to keep things going. It's like, don't lose heart. We got this. Like Pop 1 is not dead. It is very much alive, and we just got to keep on making it. You know, keeping the party going. You know.
Word.
Yes, for sure.
So, it's a good one.
Absolutely. Well, Slap, we definitely appreciate you being here. Go kick some ass. We love you, brother. Please, we want to have you back. We might even have a couple of special events. I'm thinking like maybe near the end of the year or maybe at New Year's around that time when nobody has shit to do. Maybe we'll have a big ass party here in my world and get everybody in it. That would be cool, right?
I'm super down. I'm super down.
Right.
I'll bring everybody grateful margaritas.
There you go. Let's go. Let's do it. We'll install a bar right over there. We'll make that happen.
Exactly. I'll do my little shake, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly.
Right. Everybody, please give a round of applause if you're still out there virtually to my man Slapaduc for being here. We appreciate it. We love you. Go kill all those little kids with kindness the best you can. And send me your grapefruit margarita. Wino Cat said you had me a grapefruit margarita. Shannon Little, yes, you need to download VRC. Yeah, so go on and get out of here, and Rebel and we'll keep talking.
Hell yeah. Sounds good for you guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Slap.
Yeah, have a killer night, my man.
Thank you.
Okay, Zork. So let's talk about Demio.
Yeah.
How amazing Demio Battles is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna pull that up. Do we want to go straight to? Yeah, don't pay attention. He's really not still here. His avatar will just disappear in just a second.
Look, I'll rub his little eyeballs.
Right. So I still have that footage. We'll just go straight to your Demio battles and then come back. We'll show that off, right? Okay.
So
all right.
This is
go ahead.
This is our Demio battles. It's pretty amazing. So Demio is like a longer version. It usually takes about 3 hours to play. And so Demio, the creators of Demio or the developers of Demio was like, listened to their people and they're all, hey, like we would like to have, a shorter version of this game. And so Demio developers were like, hey, hold my beer. Here, let me give you Demio battles.
Right.
And so it's like 10-15 minute games and they're amazing. And they actually just locked in a deal. They will be making the first D&D, Dungeons and Dragons,
like a full-on
VR
campaign kind of situation for Dungeon Masters. That's going to be crazy.
Yeah,
that is going to be so cool.
It's going to be fucking amazing. So, but this is Demio Battles, everybody. This is amazing. It's an amazing game.
You can do a ranked match, or you can do like a private match. So if you, want to bring in a friend, you give them this room code right here. And you can either put a computer with you, or 2 computers and your friend and you, or 4 friends and everybody gets to play 1 player. It's pretty cool. Let's do Market of Misery. And then you can pick your players. I've already unlocked the assassin. So... and then you get to pick like what, if you want characters to come with you, and it'll show you, like if you hover over them, it'll show you their abilities, their immunities, their damage, movement, health. And so if you go, oh, hey, you know what? I might want this guy, so I'm going to lock him, because you can do a shuffle and shuffle everything. So you only get 1,500 coins to spend, and you lose it after you shop. And you only have like so long to shop. So it'll show you everything you bought and everything your buddy bought. So here's my partner over here, and here I am over here. And this is them. The tutorial is super great too. It'll teach you about all of this. Oh, you can also do it as AR. So see, I can see my room.
I'm prepared.
And my art wall with all of my awesome art on it. And my banana. I like how it's easily turned off and on. Okay. So these unheard guys, they're great because they make players invulnerable.
Hero down! A hero is down! And the crowd goes wild as our winner emerges. Well done. Well done, Victus.
You are defeated.
That's awesome.
All right. Let me pull the camera back up. Okay, so the one that I wanted to show off, and I'm sorry, it is a little long. I didn't have time to edit it all, but there are two games that I wanted to show off, and one of them is super scary. Both of these games can be found in Steam. Everybody knows about Phasmophobia. I've been playing a lot of Phasmophobia with my homies. Whiny Witch, Duchess, and Tethered. I got some funny footage in there of us dying and yelling and screaming. And of course, Duchess is the comic relief in that. But then also, I wanted to show out this other Steam VR. Now, this is a horror game that has been on, I think, another, it's been on a console. But there's nothing like being in a game in VR. Everybody here knows that. And it's called Madison VR. Yeah. It's like if you took a puzzle game / escape room game and then threw yourself in the middle of a horror scenario. It is not for the weak-hearted.
Scary.
I'll tell you this. It is not for the weak-hearted because some of their jump scares, like even after I did the first 15 minutes, it still got me every time because they're just a little different. So every game is not the same. But anyway, I want to show that off to you all now. Here's what I've been playing, and here's some footage, and then we'll be right back.
Answer me that. Just answer me that!
Oh shit.
Your own family. Your own blood. What the hell were you thinking? What in the hell crossed your mind? What the fuck is happening to you? You've ruined our family. What am I gonna do now? You are not my son! You're not my son.
Yeah, get away from you, you creepy dad.
I gotta get out of here. I need to find a way out before Dad notices I'm here.
Okay, that wasn't creepy. Oh, the door opened. Oh, that's not creepy. Release over shoulder to store. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, that was close, dog.
Oh. That was just an event. Did we get...
Nope.
Oh.
He's dead.
He's toast.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
We just finished the weekly challenge. We're doing it one more time for Tethered and Egg that just joined us.
We're doing the hunt, by the way.
Oh shit. Oh, they didn't tell me.
Both of you, it's so funny. He's walking like a crackhead, and he's like got his chest sticking out and his butt out.
And I'll hold this thing in my hand while we're walking. Oh. Did you all hear that?
Further down.
You know why we did that? Because we're so cool. I'm just kidding. All right. We want to go? Are we ready? Who wants to stay in the van this time around?
Me.
You know how to use the walkie-talkie, right? Duchess?
Maybe.
Yeah, on the... Oh, sh**. Heather, turn your flashlight off. Your flashlight off. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, it's gonna get it.
Speak to me, baby. Kennedy.
Oh, maybe right here. Yep, it's talking. You want to go out real quick? Oh, you did go out. Yeah.
Sorry. That spooked me.
I'm telling
And I
Mrs.
don't know
Tethered.
how to turn the lights off. Oh, it's hunting. Ah, damn it.
Did it get you?
Oh, Tethered's gone. Oh no. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, Tethered's toast. I'm gonna go back in there real quick. See if there's any spirit riding or not. We're tethered. Oh, look at that, Tethered. Your head is like off. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was gonna say something was right in front.
It sure was. That scared the hell out of me.
Yeah, it's at 10.
That was close.
They picked it up on the thing. Did you see it too? They picked it up in the monitor.
Yeah, I saw it. It was like right in front of me. Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
$500. Yep.
If you caught that thing about $500, we're not going to tell you what that was all about. We're not going to tell you what that was all about. Right there, that's not going to happen.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. Anyway, that is Madison VR. Super scary, but really cool. What is up, Showtime? I see you still out there. Rebel, we're at a little over our hour. We still have people watching.
Okay.
What is it that you are looking forward to in VR? Let's talk about that real quick.
Well, hold on. The last thing is that I started playing this new game. It released last week. It's called Escape Simulator.
Oh, yeah.
If you have not played it is absolutely amazing. And it is escape room. I guess it was originally done in Steam. It has like the developer made escape rooms. and then a whole bunch of community, like over 400 community escape rooms, and they're fucking hard. Okay, super fun, intense, great game. Tony, if you want to post a referral for it in the chat, go get it because it's absolutely worth it. It is
Tony
worth it.
said 4,000 downloadable levels. That's insane. That is insane.
4,000, yeah, it was insane. It is so much fucking fun. It is so much fun. So that's something that like I've been playing with me and Tony and my friend Giz. We've been out playing on that the last couple nights too.
That's awesome.
To just kind of break up the pop one monotony so that we're not always in classic lobbies.
Right.
So what I'm looking forward to
it's a cheap shot.
I don't know what you're talking about. On the 24th, Walkabout Mini Golf, one of our favorite development teams, the Mighty Coconut. They are releasing a new course. It is called the 8-Bit Layer. It is part of the Evil Layer series. It looks fucking right up Zork's alley. It's very cyberpunk, like electronic,
Right.
arcade-ish, 1980s, 1990s arcade
You know I
games.
love that stuff. I'll eat it up.
Looks so much fun.
I'll eat it up.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Awesome.
So,
Well, real quick, I don't want to keep everybody. I know you all have other things to do. We love you for being here with us. One of the first things I'm looking forward to, I'm going to put this up on the image up here on the Hold on. I don't know if I have the mic on for that, so I'm going to have to do it this way. Sorry, everybody. Hold on one second. So what I am looking forward to on Saturday with my sister from another mister, I am looking forward to the Halloween hunt.
baby.
Oh, yeah, the 19th, 3 p.m. Eastern. Rebel, tell us what that actually is. It's duos. It's guys and
Oh my
girls.
gosh.
Tell us what that's all
It is.
about.
Well, it's duos. So some are girls and girls, some are guys and girls. It is a ladies' night event that Brat Girl hosts on her. She has a server called Ladies' Night. She approached me and she's like, "Hey, Rebs, like, let's make something for Halloween. What are you thinking?" And I'm all, "Fucking scavenger hunt. Let's do a scavenger hunt scrimmage tournament.
yes.
This is going to be super fun." I think the ladies will love it. They can bring a duo mate and we can play with our duos. So usually our ladies' night events, we play against our duos. This will be the first time that we play with our duos.
Yay.
So that's going to be fun. We do have prizes. Our first prize is $20 in Bureau Gold. And then we have a second prize of a Discord profile upgrade.
That is awesome.
It's going to be super fun. It's a scavenger hunt. So you're not going to win by beating everybody. You're going to win by points collected off of the items that you're doing for the scavenger hunt. And the scavenger hunt items are fucking awesome. And so, yeah, so it's going to be fun. It's going to be really, really fun. So
Okay, so I was going to...
Nightmare.
Go ahead. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Omega Nightmare is going to be shoutcasting for us. So he is on Twitch. Everything will be through him. This is at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch with Omega Nightmare. So I hope you guys tune in.
And I was going to ask
What
you
were you
about
gonna
that. So the scoring is based off of the scavenger hunt. It's not based off of who wins the match, right?
Nope.
Or is it?
Nope. It is based off of the scavenger hunt. So there's going to be, I believe, 10 items. They are scored 1.2 points and 3 points on the difficulty of the items to get. So I can tell you all one of the items, and we haven't even told our ladies this. I probably shouldn't tell you, but I'm going to tell you anyways. One of the items on the scavenger hunt is you have to sword me or Brat Girl.
What?
So.
What? Get out of here.
And you have to record it. You have to record it. You have to sword me or brat girl, and you have to record it, and that's going to be one of the scavenger items. So good fucking luck.
Lucky Bird and I will get both of you, and we'll do it with a smile. I see you out there, Lucky Bird. That's right.
Look,
It's gonna happen.
Fun. I have a protector. His name is Tony. Brat girl has a protector, and his name is Madam Sparkle Dart. So good fucking luck.
All right, Madam Sparkle Dart, Tony, we're going to get into DM after the show here. We're going to talk about it. Okay, so real quick, the other thing that I'm looking forward to, registration. I hit the wrong button. The other thing that I'm looking forward to is I am looking forward to this. That's right, the Lead Paint Quads Cup put on by Generation X. Oh, it's going to start. Going to start with day one of duos, and then the top 10 duos advance on to the next day as quads. You can find out all the information on the Gen X server if you are there. If you're not there, I've posted it here on the show before. And that's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that. That's going to be so much fun. I'm going to miss part of that because I'm going to be out of town, so I won't get to see it all. But I know that that's going to be awesome, so I can't wait. I can't wait for that.
Yes. And if you missed Saturday's event with Ladies Night, first, if you're a lady and you're not in the Ladies Night server, please reach out to me, Brat Girl, Lady Bird. Most of us girls are already in it, so if you're not in it, just reach out to one of us. We'll get you into that Discord server. But if you didn't get to be a part of this Saturday night's event, me and Brat Girl are already setting up events for both Thanksgiving and for Christmas. So keep your eyes out because the Thanksgiving one is going to be fucking amazing.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see that.
Right now.
Anything else we want to add before we let everybody go? We've been going for an hour and 12 minutes.
No. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for always joining us on Thursdays. We will be back next Thursday.
Yes.
We will be streaming the new Walkabout Mini Golf Course 8-bit layer.
Yep.
So come and play with us. It's going to be fun.
Yep. We love you, everybody. I love you all always being here. Tony in Chicago, Elastic Arrow, Joey, what? Amber Blue, Wino Cat, Lucky Bird. We got to get together and play some more pubs before Saturday. We love you all.